Everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Wounded, a MLP text-based adventure. And, well, for one, thank you all for the overwhelming, positive response. That was pretty awesome last time, and apparently this game actually does tell you when it is, which is in, before the return of Nightmare, Luna. God damn it. So it was before Season 1, Episode 1, it was like a long-ass time before that, I guess. I don't know. Either way, also sorry about the whirring fan. I actually turned that off. Like, I can hear it and it's bothering me because I know it's going to show up in the recording, but at the same time, it's in the middle of the day, and me being grumpy because it's really hot in here would also show up in the recording. So, I don't know. I was actually planning on recording this earlier, but some stuff happened. Regardless, let's get to the game. Okay. So, where exactly were we? Let's use the kicking bags. I actually haven't tried that yet. I kind of want to know what that does. Go to the bags and give them a kick. You feel a shock up your leg as you make a strong impact. Either that kicking bag was really light, or your training paid off big time. Bag bounces off the wall and slides over to the east door, snagging the handle and propping it open. Hard Knock pauses and stares. You blush and drag the bag back into place, feeling its weight. Okay, so that thing was pretty heavy, and your drill sergeant would be very proud. Okay. That was relevant. Let's look at the room. Go to the east, go to the west, so we could examine the east, whatever. Let's examine the east door. Notice the door to the east is surprisingly heavy duty. Experimentally pry it open. It takes a rather large amount of force to do. You notice a heavy welded spring holding it back. Alright, let's go east. Head east. Enter 1. Find yourself in a room far displaced from the others and sealed with spring-positioned doors set up as airlocks to the rest of the complex. There is also a trapdoor leading to parts unknown and a variety of lab benches, as well as what appears to be a pedal-operated fume hood. A large zebra with a red ribbon in their hair resides here. Let's examine the trapdoor. You latch to the trapdoor. A heavy padlock holds it in place. That's the door to the rest of the tunnel system, Ura mentions. It's where I go to gather mushrooms and gems for my various brews. Ura tilts her head thoughtfully. Say, do you like to go down and help me gather some things? We don't like to burn up our oxygen with torches when we're down there, but I can whip up a glow lamp like that. She clasps her four hooves together enthusiastically. What's down there? Oh, just some caves. I haven't explored all of it, obviously. That would take forever. I've got a pretty good map of the surrounding area. The area surrounding this compound. There's a bunch of neat geological formations and magic fungi down there that are really hard to find. It's sort of why we built this place. She puts a hoof on her chin. You know that the power core to that amulet of yours might have gotten dropped down there. Would be a pretty good place to start searching at least. Should probably know though. Should probably know though, once I make a glow lamp, I really have to go down. They only make light for so long. So, up for a little excursion? Warning, selecting this option might advance the scene. Does she get upset if I say not right now? Okay then, okay, yeah. I guess that's why it said it advances the scene, so you can actually speak to her and whatnot first. So let's speak to her, and then we can go down there. What do you do here? Ura beams. I'm the collation of three equestrians, head alchemist and scientific advisor, making healing potions here to distribute to all the poor earth ponies that can't get magical healing. We hope to put down a plague or 60 with these things. Okay, it'll be great PR for our rights campaigns too. Alright, cool. So basically she's OP. Is basically what she's saying. But weren't zebras always OP? At least they're randomly OP, and then they're also randomly useless. Let's see. Number 2. You look... sounds rude, but I want to see what her reaction is. You look a little odd for a mare. Looks down. Well, actually, you see, I'm transgendered, and... She blinks and looks up. No, in a way I'm like, that's cool, and in a way I'm like, isn't that kind of against the setting? I'm not sure. Like, this entire game I'm not sure with this setting. Like, I guess it depends on how canon you want to be about this setting. I guess in general, it's funny, I actually thought this setting was in the future of the show, because in general there's something about it that's very unshow-like. Like, I kind of like it, but it's not at all reminiscent, like, you know. It's reminiscent of someone writing a much more mature story, a much more RPG story, and I actually like that. But it's obviously not directly reminiscent of the show, besides the actual the kind of setting, you know. Like, the setting is similar and yet different. I don't even know how to explain it, but whatever. Actually, can we talk about something else? Seriously, I have this conversation with just about every pony I meet, and well, I'm not boring, okay? We could talk about magical mushrooms, or what it's like in Zahava, or anything at all which isn't a detailed description of how much my body sucks. Shipping options. Yes. Do it, romantic. What? What? It says it's a valid choice. I'm gonna rape you. God damn it. God damn it. No. Valid choice. Happen. Why? Why is it not a valid choice? I guess it's not a valid choice. Well, whatever. I guess I'll just say number 1, because I can't do what I want to do because of racism. Really depends on the mushroom. I know a few that would have you hearing purple for a week. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Okay, I want to try this again. Did we already talk about that? No, we didn't do what I wanted to do, though. God damn it. So you're an alchemist. Our smiles widely. Yep, I studied back in Zahiva under my mother and grandmother until they all died. Anyway, I ended up in a question. I've been studying chemistry and alchemy from whatever book I can find. Blue Blood's been helping me find more books. The healing potion is my personal favorite. They're really overpowered, but they're hard to make. They're just awesome when they come out right. Let's see. What do people do around here? It sure is boring around here. I'm not sure if I've ever met someone as nice as Blue Blood before, but I guess you could say he knows how dangerous what he does is and tries to put on a happy face as much as he can. Wind is just awesome. She's got these great theories about how calcium signaling in plant nerve tissues could be conserved in fungi. Jeez, I'm sorry everyone. I don't know why, but I'm super itchy right now. Like, jeez. It's out of nowhere, too. Well, whatever. I guess I don't know. It's racism. She's got these great theories about how calcium could be conserved in fungi, possibly allowing them to directly respond to touch stimuli in seconds. Sometimes I really worry about her, though. Feels like she's scared to talk too much about herself. I definitely know what that's like. Hard knock. He can be a bit scary at times. I think he just really wants the world to be a better place than it is, and he gets all frustrated because it's hard to fix. He's definitely one of the good guys, though. And then there's Archer. Wait, that guy from that TV show? I think I already made that joke. Who's out and about right now. You should probably just get to know him in person. He's a rapist. No. What do you do here? Oh, okay, that's right. I go and then let's see. I'm sure there's several different scenes. Let's go ahead and examine the trapdoor. What's down there? Sounds like fun. Awesome, let's do this! So hopefully I won't advance the game too far ahead. I'm not really sure what the game means by advancement, but... Okay then, let's make ourselves a glow lamp. She reaches a hoof up to her mane and pulls out a small key hidden in her ribbon. She walks up to the Regent cabinet and unlocks it, revealing an assortment of strangely colored mushrooms, one of which appears to glow with a strange blue light. She selects this mushroom, a volumetric flask, a beaker, a thin glass rod, or if you know what I mean, some sort of triggered tube thing, if you know what I mean. You really wish you'd pay more attention in chem class. Ura speaks up. Say, could you help me out? I need the crets. That's what she said. Okay. Number 2. Bring over the jar of pellets and Ura smiles. Thanks. So I could mess this up, but I'm not going to. The sudden sparks startle you, and instinctively you try to spread your wings, only to fall over spasming in pain. Knock into Ura's leg, and she stumbles, smashing her hoof into the tube over the beaker, shattering it. Wow. Well, I done fucked. I didn't even... Why'd you mess up like that? You suck, main character. You suck at life and should feel bad. And she stumbles, smashing her hoof into the tube over the beaker, shattering it. Fume hood fills with smoke, and you hear loud bubbling as the fumes start to roll out of their glass container. Leaps up and starts pumping away at the bellows. The air clears, but more of the noxious fumes boil from the overflowing beaker every second. Ura pumps the bellows fiercely to try to keep up. Oh dear, oh no. I think what's going on is the most relevant. Chlorine gas, you see? First hydrochloric. Ask me later, I need to focus. She starts to build up on her neck. Neutralize the reaction. Neutralize the reaction. I could like curse. You raise an eyebrow. Hurry, go under the lab bench and bring me the solid black pufferball mushroom. Scurry to the bench and find the fungus. It feels hard as a rock in your hooves. You need to break it open and put the juice in. You need to break it open and put the juice inside the beaker. Ura pants. Quickly, please. Okay. Break it open and put the juice inside the beaker. I'm not sure. Brute force, it will solve all your problems. Well, she says you need to. So I was confused because she's like, you need to break it open. That doesn't sound like something you do with glass. Send the fungus down the lab bench. You're very surprised to see a large dent in the bench. I think you should get something heavy and sharp. There's a cold fear in your eyes. Please hurry. Oh, I guess I fucked that up. What? I think I think I glitched the game out. All right. Well, perfect. Awesome. Oh, I think there's some glitching happening here. Okay, so I'm still supposed to be looking for sharp objects. I think this game's a little hard glitched out. I don't know if I can do anything about it, but, like, examine weapon cabinet. Okay. You rush to it and jingle blocks. You dial on it, 3 guesses. Or knows the combination. Okay. Well, I guess it's not that glitched out. I think I'm supposed to, talk to... Number 1. Hard knock. There's been a spill in Ura's lab. I need something sharp to open a neutralizing mushroom. I need you to open the weapons cabinet. Substance stretches. It turns to you and looks annoyance and skips. Really? Really? Why should I believe any of that is true? Let's see. Can't you hear Ur working the bellows? No. Even if there was something going on in the lab, it's not like I could hear it with those heavy doors in place. Now, if there's a problem that needs a weapon to solve it, I'll happily give one to Blue Blood. Just open the door and ask him. Groan. Just have to find Blue Blood. Why the fuck can't you just check? Why, you're such a bitch. Seriously. Okay, fine. Let's go find Blue Blood. Head south. I have summoned Bear Clinic. It has a large medical cabinet, a wash basin, some sort of drain, certain yellow earth pony mare, and an orange vest besides here. Let's see. Because a medical cabinet. It looks more like a safe than a cabinet. Got 3 guesses, so knows the combination. Let's examine Wind. I'll wind over and stare at her. She groans, vaguely lost, deep in a drunken stupor. You notice an empty, foul-smelling hip flask beside her. Oh, freaking great. Use the basin. Splash water to your face. Really useful. Glad I thought of it. Okay. Well, everyone sucks and is apparently more useless than I am. Find yourself in some sort of office/kitchen/dormitory or something. There's a pantry filled with hay, an oven, bunk beds, even a writing desk. A startlingly handsome white earth pony is here. Bolt inside. Blue turns to you, instantly sensing that something's wrong. What's going on? Ur's in trouble. We need to help her. As your eyes go wide. Oh, horse apples. We have to help her? He bolts to the north, trips over a rack, and is hurtled bodily into the metal security door. He's ground unconscious. Feel an interesting mix of concern and desire to rip your mane out in frustration. I'm kind of feeling that desire myself. This is getting a little frustrating. He's out cold. This right here is... You remember everyone when earlier I mentioned, hey, there's that game that was based on The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? This is what that feels like right now. God fucking damn it. Everything is going so comedically horribly wrong that I don't even know anymore. I can't comprehend it. It's pretty stupid. Eat food. Not a valid choice. Choose again. Examine beds. Look at the pair of bunk beds. Curious why they're here. All the other rooms have beds anyways. You press down the mattress and only find it's stuffed with straw. Search drawers. Open the drawer, find Blue Letter's desk, and rifle through them. There's a ton of letters, a legal textbook or two, and curiously a men's fashion magazine. Eventually you find something that might be useful, an old pewter letter opener. Finally. Okay, go north. And looks like she pumps away at the fume hood. She looks like she was tiring out. Need to get that open somehow. Can't I use my, how do I use my inventory? Like to use my letter opener? Head south. It's not really what I meant to do. Alright, let's head west. One medical cabinet. Jeez, I really, now I really wish I remembered how I used my inventory. Because I don't. Maybe I might have to check this site or something. She's almost motionless. Okay. Go north. One. I'm so angry. Let's use the kicking bags. Let's see. Kick. Importantly, the door is firmly propped open. The bag's where it is. You briefly consider dragging another bag through to prop the other door. But while it makes a great door stop, you don't think it will fit through any of the doors. You'll have to think of something else to get the rear door open. Okay. Examine the door to the lab. Okay, speak to Hard Knock. Well, did you find him? You saw sheepishly. Tripped a rock and slammed into a wall. He's out cold. There's a pause. Just a single calm moment before Hard Knock slams you into the wall. Of course. What the buck did you do to him, you miserable little horse apple? I knew we couldn't trust you. This is your plan, huh? Take out the guy with the desk job and then steal a weapon to wipe out the rest. Is that all we are to you? Bodies add to your count. I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. He's up slightly and calls out, Wind, get in here. We've got a situation. There's silence from the clinic now. Hard looks generally scared. Wind? Really sick, Hard Knock. You tell him I think she drank too much. Turns to glaring. What did you do to her? God damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh no. This game was going all great. Now I'm utterly I have to admit, I'm actually a bit frustrated. I feel like this is supposed to be for comedic effects, but god damn it, this isn't really, I don't know. Well, this, like I was just saying, this reminds me of, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy game, which kind of frustrates me, because it has stuff like this. Stuff that is ridiculously, stupidly beyond your control, and everything always goes wrong, and it's just fucking frustrating. I just freaking want, god damn it. This is not a fun part of a text-based adventure. Things shouldn't go this horribly, stupidly, hilariously wrong for literally no reason at all. I just don't have words. I don't know. It annoys me so much. For some reason, I'm like, I just want to get back to the plot, please. Can I get back to the plot? This isn't really what I came here for. I didn't ask for this. It was thrust upon me in the least sexy possible way. What did you do to her? He charges off the door and the clinic and flings it open. There's see one lying on the floor. He closes the door and backs in the corner. Stay back! Not giving you any more firepower. Just stay the fuck away from me. I'm not going back. You hear me? I'm done. No more. He's sweating. Puts over his necklace. Old gods, vendor of the harmony, hallowed by thy names. Our knock your friends need to snap out of it. A strong thing catches the sight of your wings. There's something barely whisper, something about clouds. A little confused. Huddles back in the corner, wrapped in his prayers and his terrors. You really doubt you're going to be able to snap him out of it alone. Well, great. Just frickin' wonderful. Frickin' amazing. This is clearly what I want. It's a hard knock. Knock shivers in the corner, trapped in some sort of nightmare. We'll need him to snap out if you want to help those fucking shit. Head east. Head east. Looks like she's tiring out. Can I examine the thing? Why don't you let me take over? Or maybe you could get someone else to help out. Or maybe you could just try to find something sharp to open that mushroom up. Yeah, those sound good too. You can't believe what you're hearing. Has she gone nuts? Obviously, if you take over, she can just run and get help. Why would she possibly? Notice the mark on her flank. Not her cutie mark, that's some zebra symbol you can't interpret without the cultural context, but the ruffled patch of fur above it. It's not a poorly groomed patch, it's a brand. A prison camp brand. Oh my god. You can trust me. Let's see. Okay, how to explain this? She works on the front. I want to trust you with my life. I really, really do. In fact, if I could trust you with that much right now, it would make my life way better. But you bumped into me, and you worked for seasons, who did terrible, terrible stuff to me. My life and everyone else's. Seriously, my friends are like 100 meters away. Please get them. This is... 3, I guess. Lights are left to see the gears. Okay. Okay, on the count of 3, I'm going to stop pumping. 1, 2, it's saving the game. Oh no, there's a lot of texts. Hopefully I fix the problem so I can be done with this bit of the game. Let's go with the bellows and you pick up the slack. Well, I guess the other issue, like, if this were just going hilariously wrong normally, I'd probably find it amusing. But for no reason, it's going hilariously wrong because of the main character who accidentally kicked the person. I'm like, fucking shit. This is somehow my fault, and I don't really know if I don't know if the game is trying to screw me over or not. It's really hard to tell. I don't think it's trying to screw me over. I think it's trying to be amusing, but I don't know. I just want to get back to actually having an interesting narrative and not playing King's Quest. I love King's Quest, but I didn't think that's what I was getting into. I didn't think I was getting into, let's have some hilarious hijinks with freaking tons of doing nothing. And even King's Quest, you're usually doing more than nothing. There's a brief moment where she blinks in surprise. Then she bolts for the door. You pump and pump and pump. As the fume hood is your only company, your hooves begin to ache. You don't know how long you keep pumping. Long enough to gain some respect for Ura's stamina. That's for sure. Suddenly the door bursts open and Ura bursts in with Hard Knock in tow. Said hulking earth pony has a massive axe between his teeth. Ura leans against the wall and throws her hoof out, indicating the armor-plated fungus on the desk. Hard Knock spots the offending little ball and charges. Maybe if I didn't use brute force, this wouldn't happen. I don't fucking know. But she still told me to break it open, which I assume meant breaking it open. Charges. He drops the axe into his forehooves. He drops the axe into his forehooves and hefts it over his head. Pumping furiously at the bellows, muttering a solemn prayer to seasons that this will work. The axe falls neatly, cleaving the offending ball into two neat halves filled with fluid. Or charges over and snatches them up. She dumps them into the fume hood, and there's a puff of smoke and violent hiss from behind the glass as the chemicals seem to fight each other for control. And then it's over. Blood clears the smoke and you slowly ease off of the bellows. You flop over on the floor, panting for air. You've done it. You're going to live. Yay, even though my life literally had no reason to be in danger in the first place. I'm so happy. Two faces peer over you. Ura looks exhausted. There's a ghost of a smile on her broad, sweaty muzzle. Hard Knock looks shocked, isn't the right word, disbelieving. He frowns, picks himself up and walks away, slipping through the airlock back to the training room. You feel utterly puzzled. Zebra offers you a hoof and you accept it, with as much grace as you can muster. She puts a hoof on your shoulder. I guess this makes 2 rescues. Thank you, Blue Blood was right about you. Her eyes go wide. I better go make sure he's okay. Probably Wind too. She said that. She walks out, saving file 1. Press 1 to continue. Find yourself wandering to the clinic, curious to see if everyone's okay. Okay, and then probably after my character does that, I'm going to end this part. And don't worry, I'm not going to end the game. This part right here was just, I'll claim it was a little frustrating. But I'm not gonna claim, just because one part of the game frustrates me, I never just stop playing it. I mean, for anyone who's watched my, stream of Chrono Cross, they probably know that. Because I love Chrono Cross, but there's just sometimes where that game gets really stupid. For no reason, really. But it happens. You know, it's as long as the game, as long as the game shows continues to show a quality of level of writing, I don't really care that they had one silly moment that was basically padding, I guess. I don't know. Conversation in the room stops when you poke your head in. For a moment all is silent. Erla looks reasonably well and appears to have been freshening up over the wash basin. Hard Knock looks terrible. He stares at Ura like he's terrified she'll fall apart at any moment. Wind can't even meet your eyes. Blue Blood just clutches a damp cloth to his head, looking like he's trying to fight off a hangover. Puts the cloth down. Okay, so I've heard from pretty much everyone else. Are you doing alright, Free? Oh, I need to change. Whatever. How's everyone else holding up here? Tiles. There's a few bumps and bruises going around, but thanks to you, we're all alive. Let's out to breathe. Okay, let's talk damage control. Or steps forward. This is all my fault. If I had been more careful with my reagents. Cutting her off. You're a sweet girl, but I don't need you to defend me. If I hadn't snuck booze. Okay, that is not the problem here. I was actually up and ready to talk to Free, and there's an agonizing screech as Blue Jug drags his horseshoes across the side of the medicine cabinet. Well, the room falls silent once again. Look, Italian says, wiping his hoof off the cloth. We all messed up. Everyone messes up. But if we sit around and spend the rest of our lives obsessing over how much we sucked today, we're never going to get anywhere. Clearly, you all know what lessons you need to learn. Learn them, and then, if you need help with that, know that you are surrounded by friends who aren't about to give up on you anytime soon. Okay, so we just got a friendship lesson from Blue Balls. Yes. Perfect. Awesome. Oh well. Thanks, Blue Balls. You proved about as useful as... Actually, what friendship lesson do you need to learn? To suck less? To not trip over rocks? To freaking be better at life? To not have blue balls? Finally, Hard Knock looks to the ground. There's a power in loyalty to one's friends. Just so. Blue Balls replies. Continues. So, let's stop taking blame and start talking damage control. Here's your throat. There wasn't much grass leakage. I think the lab is pretty safe. Well, safe as it ever was. I really have to think about some new safety procedures. The glassware we lost wasn't easy to come by, but I do have spares. Well, I spare, singular. I don't think there's all that much damage to control in the first place. It was the rest of her team a nervous smile. I mean, we're all okay, right? Everyone but you broke down and couldn't do their jobs the first time of crisis. That's okay. Yeah, let's just say nothing. I'm not gonna be a duck. I'm not gonna be that guy. Who wants to be that guy? Certainly not me. I'm not that guy. Tool Blood smiles. Yeah, we are. And so long as we stick together, we're indestructible. Hard Knock groans. Wind face hooves. Or just looks around awkwardly. Oh, what is too much? Boss, all due respect, think you put on one too many puppet shows. Hard Knock walks out. Blood shakes his head and turns to the kitchen door. Well, I guess that's that. If you need me, I'll be in the kitchen, doing some remodeling. Said he departs, or smiles uneasily. Welp, I guess I better go make sure the lab is okay. Free, you should totally come by as soon so we can go spelunking. That said, she leaves right through the door that Hard Knock took. Then, for just an instant, she pokes her head back around the corner. Oh, and Wind blinks, yes. Or smiles. We just passed the Bechdel test. Wind gives her a half-hearted grin. Well, I guess that's something. There's an eyebrow, but Aurora just waves her hoof dismissively. Chick thing, don't worry about it. She leaves this time for good. And Bechdel test, okay. I don't even know. Maybe I should look that up. I don't know. And then, because I don't actually know what that is myself. And then it's just you and Wind. She stares at you for a moment. She seems almost haunted. I shouldn't be doing this. She turns away. Doing what? I'm guessing drinking. Practicing medicine, putting other people's lives in my hooves. She puts her hooves on one of the bedposts and just stares down at the sheets. I just keep putting people in danger. I just get tired or stressed and do dumb things that leave little landmines in my life and the lives of everyone around me. She fluffs a pillow, looking anywhere but at you. Can't believe that Blue Blood expects me to help people. I'm so broken that I can barely help myself. Let's see. Well, I don't even have words, but to be fair, literally everyone was fucking useless except for Ura. Literally fucking everyone. You helped me. Stops a moment. And it did trickle through. She smiles. It's an exhausted smile, but a real one. Thank you, she says. She puts the pillow down. Put the cookie down! Okay. Well, now that we've gotten through that ordeal, I'm going to go ahead and, end here. So, end here for now, don't worry. I will continue this for sure. So thank you all for watching, and see you all next time!